Oh yeah, you won't because it's a duplicate. I don't care. Alright. May we be live. The heck? Okay, you're showing I'm live there. I'm gonna refresh. You are showing I'm live here. Okay. YouTube, what is happening? YouTube, why are you freaking out? YouTube is like, oh, we have no content. No, you do have content. It's there. It's this thing isn't working. The live stream thing isn't working, so I have to have the video open. Alright. Well, hopefully YouTube will not die on me. Again. So I restarted. We'll see. Okay. I'll keep an eye on that. It's just absolutely perfect. So these items were for, well, this one not, but come on, here we go. So you can make it light up, but you can't take it with you, which is, in my opinion, stupid. I think you should take it with you, because taking it with you is important. But what I think doesn't go. So, poo-hoo. Whatever. Okay. Yes, okay, shift is sprint. I couldn't remember that. Oh, thank heavens I don't have to go so slow. Usually shift is sprint in games. What am I thinking? Look at that. Pretty purple sky. Is that the Earth? I can never tell. That almost looks like the Earth. That might be the Earth. Okay. These things are supposedly evil. Who knows? Oh, cutting off his head. Oops. I wonder if he is German, now that I think about it. Josef Mayer. Possible also some, I don't know. I'm an asshole. So, yeah. White picket fence. Sure. Electronic greeting messages. Oh, so fun. Not at all dystopian. That is very alien landscape. That is very alien landscape. I am surrounded by alien landscape. Cool. Wunderbar. Wonderful. Awesome. Yes, I have played this game before. Yes, I know exactly what this game is about. No, it doesn't mean I'm not going to comment about things as if I haven't played it before, because it's always nice to see stuff for a second, third, fourth, fifth, 15th, 20th time. Okay, so we have warning, do not approach anything that remotely resembles this diagram unless it has been disabled. That's this thing. Kind of, sort of, kind of not, maybe sort of. This is a staple of Cyan games. They do these live people in the video game. I like it. I loved it in the Myst series. There's a reason why I didn't like Myst number 5. But I loved it in the Myst series because it was cool. I mean, it was dorky because you could tell it's green screened. But it was cool. Like, it was so cool. Now, if only I can get my desktop to keep playing the audio for a video game when I tap out of the video game screen. I haven't figured out how to fix that yet. That's on my list of things to do. It is. I promise. Okay. Well, that's... She was basically saying shit happened. We tried to flee. And you can see different perfectly cut circle of things. Like my circle that I arrived in that had part of a campground. Stuck in a cave, I guess. Or it made a cave. Alright, so this... What do we got here? There's a note. To Caroline, or whoever else might come back. It has been 5 days, and not a soul has returned. I am inclined to believe that things have not gone well. Yet, surprisingly, I am still alive, and that both supremely perplexes me and gives me some portion of hope. I have retreated to my vault for protection, and to contemplate my options. CW. Okay, so CW is in his vault. There is a... Is it J? No. L... I... No. T... Y? Oh my gosh, did my keyboard die on me? Okay. That's stupid. You took a while to register that. Okay. Cursor mode unlocked. I didn't want to unlock cursor mode. Oh my gosh. Settings. This is the downside of this game. I don't want to unlock cursor mode. I don't even know what cursor mode is off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm gonna back and lock that. Where is my journal? Inart cursor. That's VR. That's also VR. Spaces, take picture. Move, menu. Okay. How do I pull up my journal? Whoa. Oh my gosh. How did this get... Okay. You know what? Here. I'm just gonna do this. Do. There. Epic. Okay. Or if I hit auto detect, will you be able to... Okay, you say I can do epic. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay, and if I hit this button, will that just load that up too? Yeah. Yep. Okay. It might be photos. In which case, I'm just remembering shit wrong. Because I do that. Okay, let's see. So that's a... Oh! Cool. Bug. Cool. So this is... Hunrath. Everything is boarded up. Let's see. There's There's items called backer reward items because this was backed on Kickstarter. So there's actually items people have in the game that, like this. And it tells me it's a backer reward item. So these are things people submitted to be put into the game. I can't remember if it was submitted photographs of items that they then kind of recreated, or in some cases added the photo itself, like that dog. But I think it's really cool that they kind of gave this ability to show up, to show yourself in the game, which was neat. Okay. It's a weird circle space. Got it. You don't... It's... Yeah. I like the fact that you can find stuff from the people who had helped fund the game, of which I did help fund the game. I did not help fund the game in a tier where I could add something to the game because I did not have that money at the time. And that is a-okay. But I love Cyan. I think they rebranded themselves as Cyan Worlds. Because it used to be Cyan Entertainment, I think, if I remember correctly. But they're doing their best, like, with indie style stuff, and I actually do like it. They helped publish another game I had backed that I was a little disappointed in, because it was supposed to be Myst style, so this kind of puzzle gameplay style. It didn't happen. So the three-legged stool is back. Oh, sweet. I did not actually know the three-legged stool was a backer item. That is cool. Yeah. No, that's nice. I love the fact that they added the backer items in. It's like one of my favorite things about this. That you have these items that they got submitted from backers who hit a certain tier. And they're littered all over the place. It's like awesome. It's one of my favorite things about this. And the stuff that Cyan actually tries to put out. And they try to put out games that are like this, which is the other thing I like, because I love the Myst style games. They did phenomenal with those style games at what they had, and there's a reason why they keep coming out with slightly upgraded versions of the Myst game. They kept re-releasing it for like 20 years, which was awesome and hilarious and makes me so happy that I can have it on my computer and have it work now, because I used to have to run it and stuff. That's nice. No, sharing the story I think is really... Having an item... It's good to meet you too. Nice to meet you. I don't have a working webcam right now because I don't know where my webcam is. Please let me know if the audio is a little off, because it doesn't work right if I tab between pages. My desktop hates me. So I love Myst games. I love Cyan games. Was a little disappointed with the other game that I backed that Cyan had helped publish, but whatever. You can't hear the game. Okay, that is all I needed to know. Fudge a duck. Is that slightly better? It should be a couple seconds. I'm gonna keep moving while it does. Yeah, I have an issue with my audio quality, and it drives me up the wall. Okay, good. Thank you. It's the one thing that I'm never certain of, because I unfortunately cannot test it. It throws a fit. Like, if I tab out, I cannot hear audio in my game at all. Okay. I just want to run over here and make sure that there wasn't a... Because I think... Yes, there it is. I like these things. I am happy to destroy them. Because supposedly, according to CW, they're evil. I know, right? It's completely backwards. Audio should be so much easier. It's ridiculous. It's nuts. It drives me insane. Getting the video hooked in is fine, phenomenal, it works, no problem. Getting the audio hooked in, such a problem. I mean, I have no idea. You know, I'm still not sure if this place actually has a purpose or not, aside from being a weird prison setup. But I will find out at some point. I'm not gonna lie. I got to the point of going to the next world and got so frustrated I rage quit my original game, and I haven't come back to it since because I'm in my 30s and I do not think well. I used to think very well. I could beat a missed game in a week without a guide, and nowadays I'm not so good at games. But, you know, it happens. Alright, let's bother CW. Ring your doorbell. Come on. Dude, show up. There we go. I'm still not sure I trust you. I haven't gotten far in this game and I'm still not sure I trust you. Oh, dude. See, I watched my dad play Myst in 1994 because I was 5 years old. And it terrified the ever-living shit out of me. I didn't replay it until I was almost 20. And then I beat it in a week. So... I also beat Myst 3 in a week on Xbox when I was, like, 16. And stuff. Hey, you know, you get stuck on a puzzle, and you get really pissed off to the point you're screaming at your game. You're like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna just touch it for a while. There's no point at that point. It's like, no, you just gotta go take some deep breaths, and maybe come back to it, maybe not, and I haven't come back to it. I might have deleted that save. So. Padra! Oh, you're in here. Then who is making the thing in the sink? I heard that. This microphone picks up so much shit, it terrifies me. Like, I can hear my dog walking. I like the microphone. It was not super expensive, right? So I have to turn the water on. That's right. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, it's this way. I've replayed this part of the game like 10 different times. Pretty water. You know, for when it came out, this was actually really amazing graphics quality for the most part. It wasn't like super high end, but for a small developer that Cyan is, because Cyan is a small developer, this is actually phenomenal. And the fact that they were able to get it out in the time frame they were able to get it out was absolutely amazing. And then, you know, the sound design that goes into it, like, they do so much work to try and get their stuff out, and I can't wait for Firmament, and I'm so happy we have a release year, at least. I do not remember if they said it was, they give us a quarter or a month yet. I know it's in 2023. I am looking forward to it. I need to reset up my VR equipment because it is designed for VR, and I want to do that in VR. Oh, right, you have to click and pull. There we go. Yes, this is one of definitely the amazing Kickstarter successes. And I will not lie, I have backed Kickstarter flops before. It is very well made, and it is one of my loves. This is the reason why I like Cyan Entertainment games, because or not Cyan Entertainment, Cyan Worlds. They're Cyan Worlds now. Their games are beyond, like, they try really hard to make a good core game. Oh yeah, no it does! I'm so excited, I saw the screenshots and everything. I think my name's in the credits of this game and the other game, but it's not my right name because I changed my name since then, but that's okay. I still look forward to, you know, getting to the point where I can see the credits and see the name, and I literally cannot wait to you know, to see Firmament as well, because it is phenomenal, and I'm going to be so frustrated during that game, and probably very nauseous playing it the way I'm going to have to play it. In VR, because I'm going to play it in VR. Can I open this door yet? No, right, I can't. Okay. I want you to rotate this way. Yes. Firmament is the name of the game. It is... I'm not sure how to describe the vibe of it, but it's interesting. They're designing it primarily for VR, so it's intended for VR first, and then adapted to the other systems, to PC, and I think they might be adapting it for console. I can't remember. But it's really, really neat. It's very much in the same vein as all Cyan Entertainment or Cyan Worlds games are. Yes, thank you. Appreciate for the tagline. I haven't actually paid attention to a lot of the details because I haven't been wanting to spoil myself on it. I've been looking at the pretty pictures is what I've been doing. Because pretty pictures. I am so looking forward to that game, though. I'm like... The one thing about Cyan Worlds games that I absolutely love and adore is that you are literally basically tossed into a new world, new places, with no rhyme or reason. You're basically, to take a firm from anime, you are isekai'd big time. But it's also typically mostly worlds that are not populated by people, so it's very isolated. And it's one of the things that I find interesting is to see how the isolation goes. It's one of the things I loved about the original Myst games is while you interacted with Atreus and Atreus's family, and in later games you could actually die, which was fascinating in and of itself. It really, you just got a sense of nature. And only nature. And it was very isolated feelings, isolated situations. And, okay, right, I'm not ready to do that yet. I have to turn on the gas first. Very lonely. Even when you interact with other people, like in this one you interact with CW, it's still very lonely because it's a sense of not quite apocalypse. This has more of an apocalyptic sense to it. Because you're alone. There's no one else here. And you are by yourself, except for CW. Yes, exactly. You explore, you understand the world around you, and you get, the details from playing the game and finding elements and just seeing, things are left behind. Like when you go into the house, the white picket house, you just see things literally left behind or tossed around. There's audio tapes. There's... I don't think I've played The Witness yet. I will say there is a good game by, and I cannot remember the name of the studio right now. It's a horror game, Medium, that also pulls a lot of that environmental story playing elements. This is the reason why I like games that pull on the environmental storytelling and want to and display more of the environmental aspects to tell the story. Things that you can find in the environment to get the details, and less... exposition. But there still needs to be exposition, like the bits with CW and the bits with the visual things of throughout Hunrath that kind of give you this sense of something happened. You don't know what happened, but something happened. And that's why this place is suddenly, like, abandoned. And there's only one survivor who is going possibly slightly insane, and I'm not sure I trust him. I'm just trying to see if there was, because I can't remember if there was any notes around here that I can find. Answer is no. No. Pretty sure there was one of these. I can go into this one, right? Was there a note in here? The one thing I miss about the original Myst games and this particular game that they didn't do was you could pick up the notes and actually have them in your inventory. Kind of situation while they were in a book, but you can then read them at your leisure and reread them at your leisure, and you can't do that unless you take the photo of it, which is a little bit superfluous and ridiculous, and I'm not sure I entirely liked that. So let mostly did away with it. I do like how it like shows, you know, the way it you can see how it yanked this whole gas station, basically. The thing that yanked you away, and it's like interesting that, you know, you can get that kind of can I get around here? Yes. Okay, so I just want to make sure this is actually plugged in. Yes. Okay, but you can get that sense of the what time and place each of these individual things happened, how they started. Okay, that flowed. Supposed to start the engine. I could have sworn there was a document about starting the engine. I cannot remember where it is, unless it's inside the train station. And I like that it's like clever. You can see how they got electricity set up. Is it down here? They used the train, and they used the fact that the gas station had gas, which still begs the question of how did the gas station get more gas? Yeah. Exactly. It's, you know, having the book is really helpful. Okay. I had that closed when I was trying to put the fuel in. Oops, my bad. Alright, I have to go over here because you can't walk over a lip for some reason. Cyan, come on, I could come down that. That's fine. I just can't go up it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Spinny, 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 spin, spin, spin. Okay, that's done. That should be full now. Please tell me I made it full. Yes, yes. Yes, yay, okay. Fuel drain. So I need to prime. Oh. Okay, prime. Boop 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 boop. I mean, you would think it would last a long time. There we go. You would think it would last a long time, but also it's a limited quality of gas, and the way they imply that they've been here, the length of time they've been here, because there is an actual catalog of time that they've been here, you would think it would run out in that time frame. But it doesn't. So it's like, how much gas did they actually get transported with? Becomes a question. Can I open this yet? No. I know there's a way to open that. I think it's from inside, though. Okay, yeah, it's from inside. That just gets stuff turned on, which is what I need, because I need stuff turned on. I am not going to touch this with a 10-foot pole ray yet, because that confused me if I remember correctly, and I want to wait till I have more info. Alright, so that should have powered this space over here. Right, I have to... Here. There we go. I really do love the music in the Cyan Worlds games too, because the music is very... it's part of the environment. hearing the music. It tells so much of the story too, just kind of the intrigue and the things that go on. So we have this, which was, okay, the Mofang Disabler. Right, I need that. Anything based on Mofang technology. Appara assures me that this is not harmful. Okay. Disables when blue beam cloud is within about 1.5 feet. Okay, that's what I needed. What's this? I'm gonna take a photo of that because I need that. Because that's lock tree gate, lock Farley's house, lock lower. This is everything that's locked that I need to open up. Okay. Let's see. All right. Nope, that's not. That's where I was. Let's see. Aha, book. Oh, right. This goes into so much. So this is the other thing about this. Yeah. I think Firmament, they ended all of the demos so far, from what I understand, because it's so close to release. But the demos were also supposed to be really good. I hadn't actually played any of them, even though I very well could have. The one thing I really like about the amount of work that goes into this, they did so much to make this come across as actually scientific, which is insane. Like, it talks about the dimensional projector, how it produces the light, the volume, mass, how the elements work together, the fact that it uses the voltage, the fact, you know, it talks about how to create the 3D image. You can see that the schematics that they put together and everything. This is just insane. And that's the end of that. Okay. Like, the amount of detail that goes into that. And I'm not going to read all of it because that would waste too much time. Let's see. So this is about the seed. I'm going to take a photograph of that because that's going to be helpful. And then this is the imaging locations. These are the images that the imagers that they got set up, but they didn't get the imagers set up for these. Okay, cool. And then that's a backer item, a hammer. Hammers are cool. Okay, I have to go around for that. Over here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, mouse. Oh yeah, this turns on and then I can actually rotate it to see how it destroys stuff. Boom, cloud of blue smoke. Ow, that's right in my eyeballs. You don't really want that in your eyeballs. This is important. Please change Farley's lock code to secure the vault. Her address backwards should do. Suffice regards. That's what I needed. Thank you. Oh yeah, I turned that off now. I can't do anything about that at the moment, I don't think. Mostly what I want is to lower the rail car. Where is my rail car? I could have sworn it was up here and I had to lower. Oh, there it is. See, I knew it was somewhere. I have to lower that. Ah, no. This way. Turn that off so that I can move this. Whee! Alright, we're going on a ride. So the fun thing with this, you can actually destroy the imagers, which I think is really cool. Also kind of like silly. I don't know what the purpose of destroying the imagers would be, just that it destroys them. But there's probably a purpose to it. I have fun doing it either way. Alright. Exit the vehicle. Enter the vehicle. Alright, now I have to turn my ass around. Alright, you. Oh, son of a beeswax. Really? Still gotta go a little further back. Okay. That should get it, right? Yay, that got it. Right? Yes. Awesome. Destruction is 100% its own reward. Okay. Get out of this thing. Can't remember if this is the direction I want to go, but I think it is. Yeah, and then I want to go this way. Do I want? Yes. I want to go this way to switch that track, so that I can spin it that way. Is that what I wanted to? I need to destroy that. I forgot about that. Oh, but I can't do that without doing the other thing. All right, I have to get out of here first. I went the wrong way. I get so turned around in this game. Do I have to destroy that first before I take this all the way over here? I think I have to destroy that first. I might have gone the wrong direction. 1 second. Ha ha ha. I have a working brain, I promise. This way, and I'm gonna get out real quick, switch the track. I thought there was a way that I could rotate my car around, but I don't think without the wall down, I don't think I actually can, now that I think about it. Oh right, this is gonna drag me over here. Is this gonna take me where? No, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. I need to switch that track too. You don't want me to exit while I'm on the curve. Okay. That's silly. You can use the levers in the car? Since when? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Thank you! Thank you! I am so dumb! Oh man. No, that's not the direction I want to go. I did not know you could use those in the car. Oh my gosh. And I want to be about here, I think. Oh gosh. There we go. Yay! Barrier is down. Awesome. Alright. I'm gonna take this all the way over to Farley's place for the moment, because that'll be a good spot to go. I am happy I am not alone. Thank you for the tip, because I have been playing this game. I haven't played in a while, but I have played fairly enough. So the amount of hours I have put into this game did not provide me enough of a understanding that I could do that. Okay. So if I go all the way here, I should actually be able to hit that from here, shouldn't I? Aha. Did that hit? I think it did. I think so. Maybe. Maybe not. Whatever. Alright. Harley's place. Code to Harley's door. Harley? I think it was Harley. Farley. That backwards. So 6341. Farley, not Harley. Wow. 6341. Okay, and that shortcut doesn't exist. Is it this shortcut over here? Oh. I forgot there were gravestones. Yeah, they've had enough people come and pass away that I think... Yeah. That's just spooky. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. Where did it put me out at? Up here? Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, that put me up here. Fledged duck. Don't want to go around the long way. Did I open the cave up? I did. Okay, good. That's good. Huh. I forgot this existed. Hold still. Ooh. Motang oh wow. White shine, aged hooch, orange astronaut drink, fire plant juice. Black hooch, hard stuff, splash of grenadine. Jesus. Coconut. Wow. You can create some interesting drinks, apparently. Mushroom juice. Good lord. Oh, they blink. I like that one. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, it plays music. Okay. You know, I haven't been to this area in forever, and that's useful. I'm gonna take that. Because that, I think this... Yeah, okay. That's the rail track. Okay. Wow. Crash. Oh, that's why it's called the crash site. Ha ha ha. Well, I can't do anything in here. But it did give me a useful item. Dang, so the shortcut to Farley's place is not open. Okay, we gotta go around. At least I can run. So slow to run, though. Reminds me I need to come down here so I can destroy that. But it's gonna have me backwards. That's why I need to figure out how to get me turned around, because I need to be able to destroy that to get into there to... Yeah. So there's a way to do it. I just do not remember how to turn the cart around, except that you have to go through the wall. There's a way to do it by going through the wall. I just have to find it. Alright, this will bring me to the back end of Farley's place. We are just running through a desert where everything has been basically left to abandon because people thought there was a war. And they weren't wrong, there was a war. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's not it. 6, 4. Oh, I know it was 6, 4. Oh. No. 6, 4. I should have taken a photo of it. I'm so stupid. I am not running all the way back there. Okay. I'm gonna be a cheaty fuck. Where was it? 6, 3. Okay. I may or may not have dyscalculia. I may or may not have dyscalculia and got my 3 and my 4 mixed up. Because that happens. Okay. My gosh. So hard to pull down. There we go. So that's the 15 image. Remember, that has to do with the gas station. Oh, good lord, I can barely read this. Let's see. I shall document the curious events that have transpired with myself, my family, friends, and coworkers. Hartnell was a peaceful mining town founded by my grandfather and nestled within the red rock of the desert in the Arizona territory. See, these people came from like ages ago, because this is when Arizona was a territory and not a state. Its 163 inhabitants heard a mighty explosion the night of June 27th, 1903. Several workers went through the town to verify that the explosion had not caused any injuries or damage to mining equipment. They returned and reported that it must have been a loud clap of thunder caused by dry lightning, which is terrifying enough, having lived in Arizona. For they found no damage. It was not until the light of the next morning that we were amazed to realize something profound had indeed occurred. At some point during that night, our entire mining facility and a large circle of the land around it seemed to have been scooped up and carried off to a completely different place, all without anyone knowing about it. It like the ice cream scooped it, is the weird thing. It really is. Let's see. This is talking with our neighbors. This is talking about language, which languages are very interesting, and there is apparently a varied list in Hunrath given people get pulled from all locations and places and times. So the huge amount of effort to communicate with the alien neighbors, apparently. The Mofang are one of the alien neighbors. I don't remember if they're the little bug things. No, they are bigger. They picked up human words quickly. Early mimicry resulted in what the species became to be called. Even though they were able to mimic single words and simple phrases, it became evident over the years that huge grammatical differences were not easily overcome. Some have proposed difficulty may have arisen because the Mofang insisted on attempting to learn every human language, and as a result were never able to lock onto any consistent grammatical structure. That's interesting. Villain, because, right, these are, they speak with vibrations. I think these are more of the bug species. And then the Arai, I've not met the Arai. But they're like a rock species? Or they're the bug species. I can never be certain. It gets all confusing. Oh, here we go. Here's the description. Mofang. Let's see. They and Liang, they were able to imitate sounds and movements. Their language is unpronounceable by humans. That's obviously great. Mofang basic external morphology is remarkably humanoid, bilateral, symmetrical tetrapods, bipedal head with anterior facial features, a mouth, eyes, nostrils. Minimal body hair, raised dorsal protrusions. Constitution is somewhat frail due to apparently their thin and lightweight internal structure, but internal investigation has not been possible. Yeah, it's interesting. See, they're your typical, like, Roswell Greys design. Arai. Let's see. So this is talking about when the tree matured a bit, a passage opened to the Arai, and then as well as the Villain. So the Arai are the bugs. They're beetle-like insects, not able to be communicated directly to, but have rudimentary level of intelligence. Let's see. Their world is Kaptar. Let's see. So the Arai are the bugs, the Villain aren't. The beetles are the eyes and ears, hands and feet, with only minimal nervous system of their own. They essentially the sensory extensions of the immobile polyarchs. They execute simple commands but have very little in the way of individual. So the Arai, one of the beetles, was one of the things I think I saw flying. Possibly. Arai polyarchs are conscious of the species, although it was obvious that there was intelligence behind this species. It wasn't until Farley began spending lots of time. Okay. And that's a polyarch. Okay. The Villain had been communicating with the Arai originally. They have a large imposing frame, a form of... Yeah, I've not met the Villain. Complex multi-voice, low-frequency rumble. The initial introductions were intimidating. The Villain sphere is scooped out of a Villain resettlement group that was preparing to set off to space to find a new homeworld. Okay. Yeah, them I haven't seen anything of yet. Those are big and imposing, scary guys. I like them. They're just big, imposing, and scary guys. Okay, and this, I believe, is the Book of People... Oh, no, this is the seed information. So, yeah, you have the Ambassador seeds. The Collector seeds, which is what dragged us here. Or dragged me here, whatever. The Mother seeds, which is what dragged the whole city, I believe, originally. Possibly. Yeah, they're what dragged the entire town over. And this letter here, this is the one I hadn't checked out yet. The entire landscape outside a circle of desert could only be described as alien. Okay, that talks about the landscape and the tree. There's nothing. Oh, yeah, there's this thing. Okay, I can't interact with that. This thing, if I... Yeah, you show something there in the center. Huh. I have to double check on that. I think there's something I can put on top of it. I don't remember what, though. Okay, so this is the people, the date, and they file it. So you have someone coming from 2017, someone from 1914, all different locations, places, and times. 1988, 2042. Just the fact that it's coming from 2042. Tiny person. Yes, it is like a tiny person hugging them from behind. Here. So this was what was playing when the game started, if I remember. Eat a teddy bear. Okay. Are you gonna flip it around? Good. I'm gonna flip it around. Yeah. Okay, that's what was playing at the beginning. It's the beginning tape. Okay, and this is the... I need that. I know I need that, because that talks about stuff. Is there a way to... You know, I could swear there was a way to do something with that, but I cannot recall what. There. Okay, so we have that open now. Good. So that's an easy through passage. 15. Alright, so now I need to... Oh, that. I need to get through to the gas station area. Is that still gonna send me that direction? Yes. Okay, so I fixed that the wrong way. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing I really do like about Cyan, is they do pay a lot of attention to detail, and you don't realize they're paying attention to detail until you get further into the game a lot of the time, because, as you said, their audio quality is always, like, on point. They're really on point with the audio quality. They try their dangdest to make sure it reaches a level you would expect almost from, like, a AAA game. They spend a lot of time on their games, and that's one thing I love. It made me very sad, actually, to hear when they had to downsize their location here in... they're not in Tacoma. They're somewhere up north, and I cannot remember where. Close to Forks. I know that much. Yeah, I live in the same state as Cyan Worlds, and it makes me happy. Because I like their company. I haven't been to there's a oh gosh, there we go. There's, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? They have a thing that happens every year. It's not... Okay, wait, I thought this was the way to get into the garage. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. Okay. Oh, I think I have to actually... Is it this wall? No, it's not this wall. Although this wall does have stuff. Right, I can fire the thing at that. Okay. Oh, which wall is it? Okay, I'm back up here. There's, I think... Yeah, I have to go through the wall. Okay. Oh, blast and damnation. Alright, so let's go through this wall. And then we're gonna go this way and test another wall section that's over here. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's one of those things. Okay. There's an Array bug. Good to know. Oh, yeah. No, and I understand. It was a kind of a nod to nostalgia games. You also have to, though, think about it. Cyan pays a lot of attention to details, and one of the big detail... Oh, gosh, am I stuck? I'm stuck. There we go. One of the big details in their games is, in this particular game, characters come from all walks of life and locations and time frames. So the way CW talks could easily, the way I'm understanding it, easily be a part of the product of his era, the time frame he comes from. And that just brought me back here. Blast. Okay. So you have to think of it. It's coming from. He's coming from a different time than we're used to. So there is going to be a dialogue difference than we're used to, and that's something that we just have to. You have to be aware of, and it is something that Cyan, I think, did consciously in their game design and in their choices, because again, they pulled from people from all different walks of life to create these characters, different time frames, different locations, and what Cyan tries to do is be true to the characters. CW is a little crass, and there's a reason why I say that I don't trust him. I'm very suspicious of his character because he's that crass, and you don't run into a character who speaks like that unless there is a particular reason. Let's see, this brought me up here. I don't think this was where I wanted to go either. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I will figure out what part of the wall I'm supposed to go through one of these days. Is it this part? Where did you... Oh, I'm up here. Okay, well that's... I guess I can do stuff up here. This is not where I meant to go. Yeah, see, CW is frustration. I like his character as a character. I do not like the way he talks, and I do agree with that. Can I open this? Oh, that needs a code. I don't have that yet. Okay. So the answer is no, I cannot do anything here. Blast it. I'm gonna find the wall piece I need to go through to get there. It's probably further down. Knowing this game, it likes to trick you on where you're supposed to go. We'll find it. Okay, there is one of the seeds, the transport seeds. Let's see. Is this just to get to the transport seed? Yes, this is just to get the transport seed. Okay. Alright. Well, that would be useful if I had done that ahead of time. Okay, you tossed me out over here. Good. I can do this. Now that I have the easy path around through Hunrath. Well, that's not the direction I wanted to go. You get so turned around in this place because there's a lot of travel through the walls. And it's like the walls are not kind. They're not a kind thing. I thought you could open the gas station from out front, but it didn't let me. And if I remember correctly, you do have to go in from above. But it's getting to the location from above that's being the trick. Which I think I have to be on the other... There's a wall I have to hit, and I just don't remember what it is. Okay. actually get to that ladder from here? I think I might be able to. So yeah, that's up top. No, I have to... Okay, yeah. I have to spin the door around, and then go up, and then go around, and go around. Oy, oy, oy. There's a lot of back and forth in this particular game. But it's a puzzle game, so there's a lot of back and forth in a lot of puzzle games. And then you'll get a lot of information. Okay, do that. Oh, sweet Jesus. Why is my coworker calling me? 1 second. That was a change in my work shift, which is great. And by great, I mean technically not great at all, because I don't want my shift to change. But whatever, shift gets changed. Life goes on. I mean, work is a passion. I don't make a lot of money doing it, which sucks. Because you would think you work in a medical industry and you would make money. No, you do not. You do not make anything at all. I make barely passable income. I have to work 2 jobs. Thankfully, my other job, I get to make my hours. And I get to make choices on what I want to do. Okay. So this should open up this space. And make this easy path. Okay. Because there's a wall I can get through to get into that door and open that door up. But I have to open it up from the inside, which is stupid. But this leads up to the mayor's place, which I do not have appropriately. Oh, right, I have to use the car. I don't have those numbers. Alright, what part of the wall am I supposed to go through? What part of the wall am I supposed to go through? This is the trick. I think I've been through every part of the wall at this point. This is not helpful. What am I missing? It's not this spinny rotatey thing, is it? I mean, it might be. No. That came later, didn't it? I want to say that came later. Maybe... Oh, wait, is the door in up here? That's locked. So no. Oh, I am going to flip my lid. way to open that, if I remember, is from inside. Right? From over there. Okay. I can't get over... Oh! Well, that's useful. Garage is not lit up. So I am missing something. There is power I don't have. Right. Which is the center thing. I think. Or there's a tube somewhere that I've not plugged in. Not that. But I thought you handled power from the inside of... No, that doesn't make... Okay. That's the... Okay. No. And that's not that thing. Is it this thing? No, this is the sphere. The ramp is up there, and that's not powered. The garage is not powered. The town isn't even powered. What? I am missing something. What the hell am I missing? There is a note I am missing somewhere. Yeah, there's a note I'm missing somewhere that has a code on it. Blast and damnation. This is the part that gets frustrating because I'm like, I know I'm missing something. I just don't know what I'm missing. And that is frustrating. Alright, I gotta go through my notes again. I know it's not one of the ones I photoed. Okay, so... if I turn you off... Oh. I forgot I can actually rotate it over here. Nothing. Battery. Oh, that gets power to the rest of everything. Up there, doesn't it? I thought that was just a tree, though. Fudge. Water source. Yeah, I already did the water source. The falls. There's a cemetery, canyon. Farley's. Haha, there's a wall place right there. Oh, but I need a bridge to get over there, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have access to that. But this tells me where I can go to get through the wall. Oh, it's in there. I'm so stupid. I need to go get the rail. I am so dumb. I knew where it was. I knew there was. I knew there was a full thing, and I walked right by it once. Oh my god. And I didn't go with the cart because I didn't think about the cart, and I knew I could take the cart. Oh my gosh, I am so stupid. Alright, I'm gonna make sure this is... Okay. Oh, thank you, game, for that. That was really cool. Game glitches. Oh, no. Okay, so that's the wrong direction. I thought I had done that right. Okay, so we go this way. Wait. Yes.